Alright, we should be live. Just checking the store real quick, make sure there's nothing cool in there that I want to get. Hi, Marvin. Yeah, we started my new commander build today. We're doing the card selection, and I don't post the card selection to YouTube anymore, so if you catch this and want to see the VOD, we started on Marvin Murderous Mimic. Unsurprisingly, it's going pretty fast with only having to look at colorless cards, so we're already up to the commander sets and through them in the first session. Usually that's like second or maybe third session. Anyway, so we're gonna do more Duskmourn Limited, so let's pop over here, throw our gems down, and hope we can do as well as our last draft yesterday. Or better. Don't really need to do much better, but it would be nice. It'll make getting to Diamond a lot faster and easier if we do better. We just don't lose at all. Oh, that's FOMO. I thought that every time I see a red enchantment in the first slot, I keep thinking it's Boiler Bilges, because I want it to be Boiler Bilges. There's some minor temptation towards the idea of building a controlling deck, in which case Pyroclasm would be a pretty huge game. Demon's not bad. It's one of the better reanimation targets in the set. And FOMO is just a very good aggro creature. I suppose we take FOMO over Pyroclasm. I think we had this choice before, and I took FOMO over Pyroclasm. Maybe we take Pyroclasm over FOMO and see how that goes. See if this is the better archetype. Alright, well, if I'm going the more red controlling route, then I need other removal and probably card draw. So we're probably doing rooms, honestly. At which point, I think I want the Meat Locker first. That is the one thing. I don't know that Pyroclasm is particularly well suited for... Like, I don't think it's good for white-red. I think it's okay in red-green. And red-black. It's probably worse in red-black than red-green, honestly, because at least green has more creatures that naturally survive it, but... Let's take the aquarium and start grabbing all of the good rooms. We need some lounges, though, if we're really going to do red-blue rooms. Lounges are what seem to push it over the top. The extra mana and the ability to make a massive body are just the double whammy that most decks need in order to actually win with rooms. Oh, there it is. Sorry, Untimely Malfunction. You're also a very good card, but if I'm going to try and do rooms, we need the Smoky Lounges as soon as possible. And getting 1/3 pick is a pretty good sign that nobody else upstream is trying to do rooms yet. So at least half the picks have the potential, and hopefully we can wheel the 2 Shatter Yards that we saw. Does 4 damage to a creature, and then being able to deal the point is not a lot, but it does allow you to close out close games where you get bogged down or they kill your best creature, which is usually the lounge token. So they're also looking for good eerie triggers because all of the rooms are enchantments. So while we wait, who are we drafting with? Alright, we'll check the other half of the table in a moment. So, no rooms. Piggy Bank is fine as an early play. It trades off with other aggressive creatures and then gets me treasure to cast my other spells. Get Out is also not terrible. It can counter a creature spell or a like non-creature enchantment spell, and it can also bounce like my lounge or something else in order to reset it and get the large token again. Alright, we'll take Get Out and see where we go from there. The piggy bank would have also been fine, though. Playing it on 2 and trading it off so that way on a later turn we can get like the mana from Lounge and unlock 2 rooms in the same turn or something. You know, play out the Meat Locker, get the cards, and then unlock Smoky Lounge and get a bigger body. Oh, there's a tunnel. Don't care for Marina's Grimoire. Scrabbling Skull Crab is fine. If you get it out early, you kind of don't want to mill the opponent a little bit in the middle of the game. That just gives them delirium. But if it comes down, like, super early, and every room you unlock mills 2, that starts to add up real quick when opponents have cards that require them to mill in order to do anything. So, a little bit tempting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to get the crab back. I will get the freaking Grimoire back before that, but... Alright, there's a blue-red duel. And not a whole lot else for me. Haunted Screen is fine. It deals a damage to me to get the colored mana that I need. So it's mostly a colorless ramp spell. But... No, I'm taking the land, damn it. Give me my lighthouse. Megalodon is fine. It's not really what I'm looking for. But we already have card draw and card selection in our rooms. Alright, so we did wheel the Glassworks and the tunnel and the land, so that's a really good sign for our decks. I will take the Glassworks because it kills medium-sized creatures that are problematic. Like, you can't really rely on locking down creatures if your opponent has any survivors that you need to deal with, because that's just going to give them free triggers. So we needed some amount of the Glassworks. So I'm going to guess that if there were Smoky Lounges, we just didn't see them. Or, like, somebody might have taken one early and then abandoned it when they weren't getting the cards they wanted. So I'm hoping that we just didn't see them at all and that we're going to start getting them packs 2 and 3. Well, Soul Rager is one of those cards that only this deck wants, and it survives Pyroclasm, so that's not terrible. So is the Clown, so that's also not a bad pickup. Yeah, being able to wipe the board of all the little creatures and then focus on the big ones with our more one-for-one removal is going to be really helpful. Like I said, we already tried Fear of Missing Out before, so... And it is a decent card, but you need to be really aggro for it, so... Alright, that is also not a terrible one. Unfortunately, though, there are no rooms here. I'd much rather take a room. Much rather get a room than take the Needlehead here, but... It is a way to get those last few points of damage across. There's also the Fear of Falling, which is a pretty decent creature, but I think I need earlier plays to survive. Like, I don't mind trading off Razorkin if it's going to stabilize a board. There are no rooms here in my colors. I don't think Moldering Gym is what I want. I didn't grab any of the blue-green duels, so I think we take the Fear of Isolation. It survives our Wrath, our mini Wrath, and bounces our thing to reset it so we can get a fresh Ghost. So, on Smoky Lounge. No, and that's not quite good enough. Deal 2 damage to each opponent and draw a card. It's okay, but it works counterproductive to the Lounge, but we don't have a ton of Lounges yet. Actually, I should probably, since I don't think anybody's in my color combination, I should take the Tunnel Surveyor, who I think is just the better card, and try and wheel the 2/2. Alright. So who are the other people we're playing against now that I have a moment? Alright. Nobody I recognize. We have 5 packs we haven't seen. If any of them have smoky lounges in it, I'm going to feel a lot better. The more of them have one for me in each of them, the better I'm going to feel. Alright, Painters is not terrible. Might be able to wheel another Rampaging Soul Rager. That name sounds so redundant. He is Rampaging, and he is a Soul Rager. Well, yeah, he's a Rager, he's Rampaging. This is only okay. This is much better if you're aggro. Like, it's always going to kill the worst of the 2 creatures, whatever that happens to be. But it does it for 1 mana. So it's not terrible. Unless your opponent only has the 1 creature. I don't really care for Erratic Apparition, even in the Rooms deck. Like, nothing I've seen with Erratic Apparition makes me go, yeah, that's the thing I'm looking for. Alright, let's take something that can kill a larger creature over another Get Out. Piranha, Hand That Feeds. Not thrilled with any of this. I'm going to take the Piranha since it can, like, peck in for damage early on before I have to kill it with Pyroclasm, most likely. I see it now, the Megalodon. Right, all of these have much higher casting costs as far as Arena is concerned. I don't want a second Megalodon, then. Take the 5/3 that survives my Wrath. Oh, there we go. I will take the 3/3, actually. So none of those had a Smoky Lounge in them. That's disappointing. Got back to the wheel, and we have 1 Smoky Lounge. So we're kind of gonna need, like, 2 of them in pack 3. Really make the deck work. Do I already have the Chandelier? No, so I'll take the Chandelier, I think, over the Boiler Bilge, and forget which pack had the 2/2 in it, but I'm starting to think we passed it now. Like, if it wasn't that one, it was the one before. Okay, so somebody might have gotten, like, the other blue-red cards from pack 1, and, you know, then it's just me and that one person, and so they didn't come back to us, and they might have, if there were Smoky Lounges, they might have taken them at that point. Alright, I need the rooms to unlock before I take another thing that unlocks rooms, so maybe somebody just took it because it was an uncommon. I'm hoping, because there wasn't anything in the pack for them. And they're like, fine, for set completion, I'll take the uncommon. I really, really hope that's what's up. Another Painter's Hall. I might need to take a body at this point. I think Painter's Hall is fine, but I can only dirtle so much, and I have a bunch of other card draw rooms. If it was another removal room, I don't think I could pass it, but alright, we'll take this. It combines well with our Pyroclasm, and it's an early play I can make to shut down a creature. Second Pyroclasm, and no rooms. Okay, I'm down. This will help us survive the aggro decks long enough to stabilize and get our things online. We have 4 more looks at a Smoky Lounge. Yeah, I kind of have to hope it was the person, like, immediately to my left, so that all the other packs that have good blue-red room cards are still free. Because if it's the person, if it, like, one of the blue-red cards landed here and they took it, we only have, like, 1 more pack, I think, to look at, where they wouldn't have gotten first look at it. Another tunnel. How many rooms do I currently have? I have 8. Yeah, I think I'd take another removal spell over another tunnel. Like a removal spell I can cast earlier. Technically, that's still a 4-drop most of the time, unless I'm sacrificing one of the rooms, but 5 damage is an awful lot early on, and it exiles, so it takes care of a lot of the recursive threats and takes things out from White-Black Reanimator, and stops Delirium from happening. As easily, anyway. I have a ton of room, so the vessel is actually okay. Yeah, we only ever saw the one lounge. I don't think I want another Don't Make a Sound. Alright, I don't need boiler bilges. Just give me ethereal armor. That's something I might wind up running in standard at some point in time. Another Marina's thing. Alright, we're taking this just to rare draft it for the future gems. Because I don't need another 5-drop removal, and I don't need another clown when I'm not even sure I'm running this one. Alright, we'll take the 2-1 here to help ramp me. And another 1-4. The 2-1 does die to our pyroclasms, but that's gotta be whatever at this point. Need to get bodies and win games. I have way too much card draw, so... It's not normal. I have way too much pure card draw. Well, if I decide I don't have enough removal, I have more options now. Really glad I didn't bother with that 1-5-drop at that point. Alright, I need 5 cuts. Gotta have an above average number of spells. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of my cards are spells. Alright. Like I said, the trial's much better in aggro deck, where you don't really care which one dies, you just care that 2 blockers stopped existing for at least a turn. I'd rather have Get Out because it has more utility. That does make it a bit awkward with our double red creature, but only the 1 dual land. I wish I had 1 more Smoky Lounge. I think that would... Like, 1 more would have been almost enough. 2 more definitely would have pushed it over the top. Yeah, I think I can lose the bargain. I think I have enough other things going on. Keeper, Isolation, Piranha Fly, Searcher... Honestly, the Piranha Fly is probably not worth it. Much as I love a 2-power, 2-mana flyer. Like, part of me wants to cut the Shark, but then the highest casting cost I have is the 5... Or the 6... No, the 5 to unlock 2 of the rooms. Because if I cut the Shark, I don't need 17 lands. I can kind of go down to 16 at that point. But if I do that, and I cut a Mountain, then what am I putting in? Maybe I put back in the Piranha Fly, just to have an early aggro creature. Maybe that's better than not having it. Alright. Yeah, the Razorkin Pinhead, or whatever its name is a little bit hard to cast now, but relatively speaking, it was always a little bit hard to cast to begin with, so... But it's a decent way to finish the game. Oh, that's double Pyroclasm if the opponent gets off to a fast start, so we're probably against a, like, mid-range control deck then. Alright. We're gonna wait on the isolation for obvious reasons. Alright, I was gonna say, White-Green Survivors has a lot of targets for my thing. Alright, so we cast this out first. Take the 1/1. Because we can Fear of Isolation to pick up the 2/2. The 1/1 can either chump block or maybe even attack. Ah! Baseball Bat gives power and toughness. God damn it. Oh, we're racing now. This is fine. Take 3. That's super annoying. Alright, let's get this down in case we top deck a room. Obviously, they're going to tap down the 3/3 here, but it's not really anything I can do something about. Also, depending on what they do, there is a world where I do still play my guy, bounce the 2/2 and Pyroclasm here, if they play like a bunch of 2-drops. Or they can tap my guy and kill it because their spell is cheaper. Alright. And when we cast this next turn, the 3/3 will be able to attack, because an enchantment will have entered. Alright. Tap by 3/3. I don't want to trade here. Which means take 3, because I don't want to block now. Also, if they do play something small, I can Pyroclasm if I need to. That's not small. Alright, so we play this, lock down the 5/4, attack them for 6, puts them to 8. Yeah, seems legit to me. Alright. And ship the turn back. Yeah, we might need to Unable to Scream the Beastie also at some point in time, if they don't play something large here. Problem is that makes me not want a Pyroclasm. Alright, so we can make that an 0/2. Right, this is the first time they've had another creature in play. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have any way to add 2 damage? Not really. This doesn't guarantee it all gets through, but... Alright, so we do this, makes their guy tiny. Attack with all. They can block with their O2 if they want to. Yep. Yeah, play the lounge. I can use the mana from the lounge to help unlock it if I need to. And that will be an enchantment played also for the 3/3, so... It's really close. I believe they have something here, I just don't know what. Break down the door. They were trying to decide which enchantment they wanted to get rid of. Oh, they have a punch, too? If they have both, I'm basically dead here. Alright, so what I think I do here is Pyroclasm away their 2-2 and my 1-1. Play the Surveyor, get a new 1-1 so I can attack for 3. And that gives me 2 bodies. They can tap... Oh, they can tap one of them and then I would go to Still Dead. Well, that's not going to work then, is it? So we need to unlock this and play my guy. Or unlock this and play... Yeah, we need to unlock that one and play my guy. And it's only a 3-3 flyer. If I play the other thing... Alright, so I can attack them for 3 here. And they're going to have to do something about it. Or be dead next turn? Yeah. Alright, so that takes out one of their attackers. Unless they jump scare here, in which case that would have killed me, so I guess I'm glad that happened? Question mark? Because that straight kills me. Like, if they just block my guy there and let their 2-2 die and jump scare their creature, I just... Oh no, I don't lose because of the 3-3. No, they jump scare him and tap him and I just die. Yeah. No, they had it. Alright, so this block's there, this block's there, this block's there. Can't even double Pyroclasm next turn. Kill their 5-4 and leave them with a 2-2. That might be a dead draw. Okay. Whip him, so that way he has 5 toughness. Yep. Yep, everything is awful. Did not draw anything relevant. So now I have to unlock this and pray. Blue, blue. 1, yeah, alright. Lock and pray. Is this an instant? It is. Alright, so we don't want to kill their guy until my turn, or until their turn, if I can. So that way they also can attack with the 2-2. Do not need to draw that. We'll draw that one, I think, here. Alright, Acrobatic Cheerleader resolves. So, target that. Yeah, sacrifice this one because all its value is gone. Beastie's dead. Oh, and exiled too, so they don't even get the thing. Alright. Alright, so we get Glassworks. We play Glassworks. Deal 4 damage to the cheerleader now. Alright. Yeah, I suppose we do the red and 2 first. See what we hit. Because we can play them until the end of my next turn. Alright, play a land. Hit him for 1. Summon a 4/4. Pass the turn back. Whew! Got him. Alright, that was a fun way to start this one off. Is to be behind for a while and in danger of dying and just cling to life for as long as possible. Until our cards can grind out a victory. Yeah, I forgot that I was going to be exiling the beastie. It wasn't going to get the 2/2. So, at that point, I should have done it on my turn, but fortunately it worked out exactly the same way. Opponent goes first. I have no red mana, but I do have 2 very aggressive flyers. Alright. Oh, there's my other color. No play from them on turn 2. So we start with this. See if they kill it. If they kill it, we have to play the Soul Rager. If they don't, we get to attack with it and then bounce it with the Fear. Or maybe we play the Soul Rager first. I feel like if we're doing that, then we're not pressuring the opponent as much. Island first, then mountain. Oh, there's a Wicker Folk we can kill if I want to, and I probably do. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice a creature or enchantment if that's what I'm doing here, so pay the 2, exile that. Yeah, it's too much damage and card advantage when they get to Delirium, so... Oh! Well, punished immediately, because that is a much better creature, and I don't have interaction for it now. And it's a Trampler, so this will end poorly for me. Okay. I mean, the 5/4 was really bad, like, that was very good bait, but... Yeah, unless I get the +1 to my team here, I don't think I can race the Balustrade Worm effectively, assuming they have nothing else. I guess the 1/4s block it relatively well. Like, I only take 1 damage off of them. You just kind of have to be mana efficient here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if they don't... I was going to say, if they don't have anything, they can't attack me, but yeah, it's a 9 power Trampler now. Alright, so... More in the air. And drop 2 more creatures and hope they don't trample me to death. Hope they don't trample me to death. Please don't trample me to death. I want to live. Well, they didn't have Delirium, so it's still only 9 power. It's a 3/2 with haste. Alright, so... Block. 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 They're at 4. If they have the Death Touch Indestructible trick, I just need to soak the damage here. This way I go to 1. That is exactly what they had. Right? Or did I mess up? Do I still do? Oh no, I go to 0 exactly. Shoot. I thought I did my math correctly on that. Right, I needed 1 more toughness over there. And yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could survive that at that point. It was the haste creature and the death touch trick on 2 different tramplers. Alright. Well, I knew what it was, and I tried to play around it, but yeah, I don't think it mattered how I blocked, because I was 1 toughness short. Because if I put another blocker on him, then I have 1 less blocker here, and they give it the trample instead, and I take lethal, so I think. Yeah, either way, I was very, very dead there. Tried to absorb as much trample as possible. Alright, I can't be too mad about that. I played to my outs and tried to stay ahead of the thing, and I don't think there was a way I could. If there was a way I could, let me know so I can feel a little bit worse, but alright. Get to go searching for my lands. Very good spells in the meantime. Including a way to go searching for more lands, so yeah, I already have the 1 in my hand, and this will make them feel okay about flooding the board with 2 toughness creatures, if they have them, so right, hoping for a mountain next turn, but worst case scenario, we still get to play our island and play our underwater tunnel again. Go looking for it. That's a really good one if they're blue-green specifically. Jesus. Come on. So if I don't put one of these in the graveyard, I'm just stuck on lands. I have a land next turn. I know I'm not drawing the mountain then. Yeah, maybe I just have to bin both of them. Oh, that hurts so much. But I don't think I can keep them knowing that I can't cast any of these. Like, how do I win if I just keep playing my blue spells? Like, I basically have to manifest the other one if I leave it on top. Like, I draw 1 of them and then manifest. If I manifest the mountain, I don't feel bad. Alright, well, whatever they don't put into play goes to their hand, so well, they're still missing a color also, so I feel a little bit better. Thanks, game. You're great. I love you. I can't wait to manifest my 2 mountains off the top. Holy hell. Alright. Well, I'm really glad I did that, even though I felt like it was going to bite me, because apparently neither of us gets our other color yet. Oh, they finally did. They were on the draw, though, so it makes sense that they get to their other color first. I manifested, they manifested, I surveilled a bunch, they didn't. And now they get to draw a bunch of extra cards, so I can't wait to get out to bounce my enchantment so I can replay it to surveil more to try and find a mountain. Never mind, we finally got it. We did it, everybody. We did it. We got him. So the longer I let them just sit there and set up, the worse it gets for me. So we're attacking with both. In order to kill my 3-3, they have to double block with something that actually matters here. And yeah, I just want to kill the 1-3. The 1-3 lets them draw cards. So... yeah, we Smoky Lounge, we hold up, get out. Oh, do they have get out? Are they going to counter mine? Unfortunately, that does not do anything for me here. Like, it's not a straight-up counter spell, so I can't do anything about it other than counter their spell on their turn if it's a creature or enchantment. If it's not a creature or enchantment, I'm actually in trouble, so let's hope it is. I mean, they're 3/4 of the way to Delirium, and that would make that a 3-3. So, rather than leave them with a 3-3, I think we'll just counter it. It's not the best, but I kind of feel like I have to use my mana here if I don't want to lose. Alright, hit him for 2, because we're doing that. Definitely cast this down as a 4-4. They have 4 cards in their hand. I think I have to take away the card draw here. There are things that they could have, that they could play now, that will be really bad for me, that will make me wish I had not done that, but I don't think I can win this game if they draw an extra card every turn, even if they have to discard one. And yeah, that one is both problematic and not actually doing anything to me here, that, like, in a way that could stop with having... can't even scream. Does that thing have reach? Why are we looking at it? Don't look at that thing. You scared me. I'm like, it's a lawnmower. There's no way it has reach. Don't you dare. I'm hoping for, like, one more 2 toughness creature. Like, just off the top. Like, a 3-1 or another Manifest. Something. So that way I can Pyroclasm, wipe all of their little guys, and then if they don't crew their 5-5 in response, even if they do, jam with the 4-4. Are they gonna crew it and punch my guy? Ah, they have the 7-6 in hand. All right, well, that's bad for me. Got a 10, 1, 2, 3. They can also cast the 7-6 next turn, so. All right, maybe I should have Pyroclasm last turn then. I can't kill them fast enough. I don't have any other spells to work with. I can attack for 2, but I can't attack for 2, cast Pyroclasm, and cast this idiot to deal them damage. Try and speed up my clock a little bit. And they still just get to attack me for 5 next turn and have a 7-6 in play. Okay, I have no idea how I win this game now, so... we're gonna kill both their creatures. So that way they have to tap the 7-6. Accrue the 5-5. Oh, is it actually bigger? Ah, they were sandbagging that the whole time. Yeah, no, I just lose now. Were they... they might have been tapped too low last turn, too. I might have really botched this one by not just Pyroclasming before trying to get in for 4 extra damage. Like, I think I still lose this one, because I'm losing this one by so much, but I definitely didn't do myself any favors there. And now that they have a surviving creature to crew their thing, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, even if I killed the 7-6, they would still have the 5-5, I would still have to chump block, and then they would have a 3-3. a 5/5, and any creature kills me, so yeah. Alright, well, the one win we got was really cool, so that's neat. I hope we can get a couple more before we're done. That game was just so scuffed at the beginning, though. Like, absolutely no lands in the top. Like, no mountain at all, and no lands. Like, at one point I had to mill through, like, 3 or 4 spells in order to try and find my mountain. So... I was gonna say, this is definitely the type of hand that can handle a decent start from the opponent. If they play, like, any 2 toughness creatures, if they manifest Dread or something here... Ah, damn it. Actually, no, that works then. We'll shut off its abilities so it won't be able to come back when we kill it. In the meantime, we don't have to worry about its actual thing. If they can get the enchantment off of it, that'll be annoying, but... Alright, one more 2 toughness creature, please. Yep. Okay. Good enough for me. I could play a 3/3, though. Play a 3/3, take 4 down to 12. Maybe get one more body. I'm sorry, I kind of really need Pyroclasm to kill a whole lot of stuff. If it can. Yep. Yep, they both have Super Death Touch. Well, something's giving them priority here, so I have to be worried about that now. I mean, it does die, and we do get another creature dead, but it does give them a replacement 2/2. Also, not being able to cast another spell here is really, really killing me here. But yeah, I think we just wipe the board now. So get a replacement 2/2. Build a land, so it could be anything. But yeah, next turn I want to be able to, like, either meat locker their guy and draw 3, or shatter their guy, or glassworks their guy and shatter them. So alright, glassworks it is, because... Or do we still do this? Do we lock down their guy, draw some cards, and then we can Fear of Isolation? Yeah, that's probably better. We lock down their guy. Wonder if it's the indestructible Death Touch trick. Because I forget if it gives hexproof also. I hit for 3. Lock the door. What? Arena? Ah, thank you. I did draw a land. Play the Pinhead and just deal them damage now. Try and speed this up. I guess this is the worst one out of the group now. Yeah, no, it's too much value. We play this out, bounce that back to my hand, submit 1. Their next blocker doesn't work. They're on a 3-turn air clock. I'm drawing 10 million cards. They are currently land screwed. Alright, lock down their guy again. So it stays extra locked.
Oh, maybe it was them having priority. Maybe that's what it was. Discard that. Then my land. Play the Razorkin. Hope that they're not sandbagging, what's its name? Damnation. Like, not sandbagging it, but literally can't cast it. Like, it's basically forcing them to sandbag here. Yeah, I don't need another island. You have 6 mana. Even if they are sandbagging, well, again, not sandbagging it, they're not, you know, it's not like they're slow rolling it like I was Pyroclasm. They literally cannot cast it, but even if they do, I get to drop 2 4/4s while they're at 8 and have Glassworks as backup. That literally does nothing. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. That's all knock them while we're here. And play the Shattered Guard. Alright, we got one more. We got one more win. We can get at least one more. That's not a complete disaster. We need 4 total, though, for it to be a good draft as far as I'm concerned, which requires runner wins now. To get on a hot streak. But at least the first game was a marathon and will disguise how well the draft went. If it ends too soon. I mean, I'm keeping this because I have more blue than red, and any blue source is going to make this deck, it's going to make this hand better, but we still have the rooms early on, so. Yeah, Spider's good and a little annoying on the play. They love their entire top of their deck and don't want to see any of it leave. Alright. Yeah, I think I have to Glassworks first. Killing either the 2/3 or whatever they play this turn, and then Lounge. Especially if they pass, because if they pass, I have to worry that they have the other thing that will... I mean, that's worse, I guess, so that has to go first. Not worse overall, but worse in that it's more of a problem now. It's much faster of a... Oh! I accidentally played the Lounge. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. I thought I was grabbing the Glassworks, because it makes it look red for whatever reason. Yeah, no, that sucks an awful lot. And I didn't draw a land, so I'm just going to die now. Yeah, if I had at least played the Glassworks last turn, we'd be doing infinitely better. Now I'm just dead, because now I'm on a 2-turn clock regardless. Like, if I was up 4 life and killing the other 4/2 this turn... yeah, now I'm just way too low on life. I was sure I grabbed Glassworks there. I guess it doesn't help that there's a big blurry thing in the middle on both of them. That's kind of reddish. I genuinely thought I played Glassworks there. Yeah, I'm just dead. I take 6 here. I don't have lands. I think that's too little too late. Like, play this out. We Glassworks again. Kill the 3/2. Cast a 4/4. They've had nothing to use removal on, so I can't imagine I live. Like, the only reason to play removal is to kill my Lounge to stop me from getting the mana. But yeah, anything here that kills my 4/4 just kills me, so... God, I wish I had played the Glassworks first properly. Now, granted, they would have had a 3/2, and I would have been in rough shape because of that. Because I can't double spell. So, probably still gonna lose. Even if I had played it. But... Alright, got rid of my thing that makes a dude. The guy's still a 4/4, because I still have 2 rooms unlocked. They have less towards Delirium now, but it will be the creature, so... Or they just kill my guy and win. Like, this whole thing was pointless. Yeah, oh, it tapped their guy, so it wasn't pointless. So, Bargain exiles the 4/1 to take them off of Delirium. Or I have to exile the 2/3 and just play a 2/1 that blocks their guy. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. Alright, so we've run out the 2/1. We'll just run out the 2/1 and we'll Winter's Bargain, sacrifice a creature enchantment, exile the 2/3. Because eventually the 2/3 will make a bunch of flyers anyway that I'm going to have trouble dealing with. And the 2/1 can't block the 2/3, it can at least block the 4/1. If they didn't have... Like, they don't have a better removal spell in their hand, or they would have cast it. Because they just win the game if they did. So... And that's another 4-power creature. And I am choked to death and back on blue mana now. Alright. Lock it down. Sorcery creature land. So yeah, they need the enchantment to go to the graveyard in order to get back their 4/1 eventually. Oh good, a 3/1 that won't stay dead. Ah, that's actually helpful because it comes into play untapped. So... Yeah, I guess this side first. Get the body. Yep. Then... Unlock. So, I can keep the Soul Rager and cast... But if I don't cast the Soul Rager to block the 4/2, then I don't have... Yeah, okay, so we just lose the island then. Because I'm going to have to... I don't have to trade with the 3/3, but I kind of have to trade with the 3/3 here. So... If I trade with the 3/3, then I don't have the 3/3 to block the 4/2. Unless they tap it for some reason. In which case I'm probably going to die, because none of these are saving me right now. I need time. Time is not on my side. Yep. Guys still tap for mana. And that basically kills me, because that's a whole lot of bodies down the road. Alright. Sure. Yeah, this is fine. I've totally got this. They have to be careful they don't accidentally tap their thing for mana from the other thing, because it's only when you use that ability. Yep. This is basically a forced block. Gain 2 life. Buy back their 4/1. Think? No. They're mana short. He's 6 mana to get back. Oh no, he's only 4 mana. No, they can totally get him back. Or they can have a 5/4 trampler, sure. Now this is fine. Yeah, there is no world anymore in which I win this, because I'm going to take 3 damage. to double block the 5/4. So I have to play out the 3 toughness creature because I have to block the 5/4 in such a way that it leaves me going to 1. And then they get to buy back their thing. Then they have the doll and their 4/1. And this is all assuming, again, that they have nothing and no better options at any point in time. Why couldn't it be a 4/5 so I could soak 1 damage? Be it 2. Not that it matters much, but... I'm gonna 4/1. Have to... Oh! Well, that's pretty good. Doesn't matter much, but it matters some. And if that's their best play... Alright. Not dead, just dying. My opponent has a 20-point life advantage over me. And 4 cards in their hand, and none of them? Alright. This is the turn to do this while they're not threatening anything yet. Alright, discard a land. Play land. Back for 3. Ship the turn back. Alright. Get their guy back next turn. They might have something else horrifying now. They do indeed have something else horrifying. Okay, so blue and 1. Cast this. Choose that one. Gets another counter. Play the mountain. Cast this idiot out. Cast this. Lock down the 5/4 trampler. Attack for 3. Pass the turn. Drawing a card deals them damage now. I mean, what am I gonna do? Not block here? If they have the trample trick, then I die. Alright. I get a replacement 4/4 flyer. They have a 7/6. Their guy's on lockdown for another turn. Alright, cast this one first. Yeah, manifest him. Because he's actually a problem, potentially. Because now he's a 5/5 when I flip him up. Alright, this is secretly a 2-turn clock. They take a damage from my Razorhead, and then I can unlock the Blastworks next turn. Oh, wait, I'm a point of toughness short. Ah, I did my math wrong. Oh my god, I did my math wrong. I'm a point of toughness short. Ah, I needed to... Right? Oh, no, I did... No, okay. Whew, I thought I did my math wrong for a second there. Oh.
Oh god. Okay. Ooh, I was so mad at myself for a second. I thought I did my math wrong. I was I did it right the first time. I had 7 power and 7 toughness, and then when I went to block, I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's only 6. I was not counting the counter for some reason. Oh my god. Alright, at least this is gonna be a fun draft to watch, because that is twice now where I was basically dead and managed to just keep not dying forever until I won. So I feel good. Even if I wind up 3-3 and wind up down a bit of gems, I still feel good here. That Smoky Lounge play was, at the time, so bad. I guess Arena's like, no, don't worry. Don't worry, Saber, I will save you. I know what you're gonna do if I let you play the correct card, and it's not what you need to do right now. Alright, we're gonna play out the mountain, because if I spike the second mountain, I will play the Needlehead first. But if I don't, then we're running out one of these two. It depends on what they play. They played a 3-3, so... Well, they played a 2-2, so I kind of want to play a 3-3 to get in their way. And not give them the free land without them having to do something first. I need to play something that I don't mind losing, so... Yeah. Like, this is fine. I'd much rather have them Glassworks my 3-3 than my Needlehead or my Flyer. So they had a land exactly on top of their deck. No, let's get him down first, then. I'm not killing the 2-2 here. It's getting them lands, but it's digging through their spells to get them lands, so it only matters if the exact top card of their deck is a land. Otherwise, it's putting spells away from them to get lands, so... See, like, now they didn't draw their 2-1 that they could have played this turn and attacked me with, so... Now, granted, they're still getting lands, and it's still relevant, but... They're both Glassworks. Alright, so my guy's only first strike on my turn, so we're going to attack with him. I guess out of the two of these, we kill this one first. The other one will be a threat when they get closer to Delirium, but they're nowhere near it right now, so why give them extra lands? Why let them draw their next land and possibly get spells after that and be able to cast them? That's the only thing. If they dig through a high-impact spell that they couldn't cast to get to their land, then that's actually super helpful to them. Alright, so they're going to activate Shattered Yard. Alright, lock that down. Hit him for 2. Play the fish. They have an upkeep stop? Oh, they're gonna kill my guy. Yeah, that makes sense. So now there are 2 cards in the, or 2 types in the yard. Creature an instant. Yep. Oh, there's literally no better time than now to go looking for better cards. Two. Well, that hurts an awful lot. So we're definitely going to have to kill that. And depending on what they do, I was going to say I might have to Pyroclasm here now, too. Alright. So... hit him for 2 first, because I'm losing all my things. So... Play this, kill the Razorkin. Kill all those. And let's surveil too. Don't need an island right now. I will, however, take a 3-mana 4/4. Go along with my 3-mana 2/2 and 1/1. Fear of burning alive. I am at 3, I am at 2, I am going to die soon. Alright, yeah, I think I get the bodies down first, because I need to be able to race their thing killing me. Which I don't think I can. Like, either way, I have to get the bodies down. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, you got it. I block their guy, they unlock both, Shatter Yards, and I take the 2 damage. Because both of them are unlocked fully now. Alright, well, we got to 3 wins before that happened, so... I feel good considering how close all of those wins were to being losses. Like... You can't be too upset when you almost lose... and then claw back to victory multiple games in order to actually get enough wins for it to not be a complete disaster. Alright, so I'm going to do another one if you're watching this live. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.